for life. Cool. Alright, dope. Alright. So I'm probably just gonna be playing through Chain of Memories because I need to collect footage. So if you guys are just cool down and chill, then alright. So I really need to collect footage for this giant video I'm making, and it's honestly been a hell of a video. So yeah, it'll probably be alright. But it will be just a hell to put together, so I need to collect this footage as fast because never really been the biggest fan of I've beaten it good now. Whatever. I am very quiet on my microphone. It's a huge pain in the ass. Alright, that'll probably be better. Alright, that'll be better. It's already better. Alright. I don't need to listen to my fucking self-talk. Actually listen to the game now. Shit I should have been doing like before the stream, but whatever. I'm professional. Do I have to sit through the, you know, I don't want to get like, I don't want any copyright issues. I'm just gonna skip through the first cutscene. After that, I'm fine. I have a mixed opinion about this game. Like, there are some parts of it that I absolutely love, and other parts that are just god-awful and garbage. To be perfectly real. Cause like, it's so different that it stands alone in the series, and it's like there's nothing else really compares to it when it comes to gameplay. And I feel like it's like, well, it's like it stands alone, and I want to do a video just on this game, but it's so fucking weird. Like, why does it exist? I understand why it exists. It's because when putting the game onto the GBA, changes need to be made from the PlayStation in order to fit the GBA's format on your button layout. But my problem is, like, who came up with the idea to make it portable in the first place? Because Kingdom Hearts just doesn't strike me as a game that you want to play handheld, because, well, saying that now is kind of ridiculous, because most of the game are handhelds, but when you play the first game at its core, it's a game that feels like it should be sat down and digested, because it is so story heavy, and not a game where I should be able to take it on the go and play it anywhere. It just doesn't seem like it fits. So I'm kind of curious on who came up with the idea to be like, you know what, let's take it everywhere. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. None of this thing makes sense. But the game is fine, it's serviceable. Nothing strikes me as abundantly awful about it. It's passable. It serves its purpose. I do definitely prefer the PlayStation version over the GBA, because it just feels like, story-wise, the cutscenes are really more entertaining, and they're actually they got voice actors to actually, you know, do it. But when it comes to gameplay, it's kind of weird, because it's definitely a game made for a 2D space and not a 3D space. So it does feel kind of jarring at times to, like, you know, go like or play the game knowing that it's supposed to be for 2D. It's kind of jarring, but again, it's serviceable. And I think streaming it will work better than me playing it on the channel in the form of the playground. Because the playground is definitely structured and we record a long time and I take the better parts of those clips.
Okay to barge in?
So I don't know.
The king? King Mickey's here?
Something just told me he'd be here all day.
Really? Because now that you mention it, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Seriously? Me too. One look at this castle, and I just knew. Our very best friends. They're here.
Yup, guess great minds think alike.
Wait, hey, hold on. It can't be just a coincidence.
Oh no, Timothy. You don't mean that.
Yep, I had it too. I had the exact same feeling.
Gorge, maybe it's contagious.
No, something's screwy. We gotta go take a look.
All right.
Something feels off on this cutscene. Like it feels like the music's louder than usual.
That way. To the door. Are you scared?
And it definitely is jarring to like just play Kingdom Hearts and hear Billy Joel Osment's voice like grow.
Hey, fellers, shouldn't we shut the door behind
Because this
us?
is recorded after Kingdom Hearts 2, obviously, so it feels jarring to go back and forth.
That's it. Who are you?
Ben, I'm dead. Fuck out of here.
What? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah? I'll try some magic. Thunder!
It was definitely a cop-out how they just erased everything the gang learned, because at the end of the game they were fucking just unstoppable, and now it's kind of a cop-out to take all their fucking powers away.
Why isn't it working?
I should think it's obvious. The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every spell and every ability you ever knew. In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. That is the way in Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
Here you will meet people that you have known in the past, and you will meet people you miss.
I miss? Riku! You mean Riku's here?
If what you want is to find him,
What'd you do?
I merely sampled your memories, and from them, I made this. To reunite with those you hold dear.
What's this? A card?
It is a promise for the reunion you seek. Hold the card to open the door, and
This game is so
beyond it a
fucking
new
weird
world.
compared to the rest. I just don't know how to feel about it. Like, I've been
Proceed,
trying to
Sora.
fix up the script for the video I'm making,
To
and it just
lose
does
and
not
claim
make
anew.
sense.
Or to claim a new.
It's like, this game
only
started like
to
a bunch of the rest of the games, but it's by itself, it's really fun. And the more I think about watching all these cutscenes, the more I realize it's gonna be a longer, or
Come on.
I'm gonna have to do more streams than
go.
I planned. This definitely does not feel like a game I could do for the show, like at all. So I think I'm kind of okay skipping it and just going to Kingdom Hearts 2 after after we finish Kingdom Hearts 1, which will be in the foreseeable future. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think I'm okay skipping. Fuck it. If it was a Let's Play, then I'd understand. But I'm okay skipping these. This is definitely the thing that makes this game kind of an outlier, is that you can't attack unless you have the right cards to do so. So it plays like a card game, but it's so odd. It's very creative, that's my thing. It's a creative way to go about this game. It just doesn't land the way I would like the way it feels like it wanted to. Again, nothing inherently wrong about this game, but there is definitely an underlying, like, it's a very odd problem to have, is that it's such jumble of ideas that most of the game feels stale, but other parts feel really new and, you know, exciting. So it's very odd about how they manage to like mix such weird ideas and concepts into a game with fundamental rules and laws. It doesn't strike me as a good idea inherently. And from a design standpoint, all you can get is backlash from doing that to a game like this. But it worked, for the most part. Like, the game is polished as hell, nothing struck me as this game is bad, or this game is not serviceable. Like, everything works. But the problem lies from the fact that it's just odd. It's just an odd game. Again, I covered it briefly in a video that I'm working on, like, for the channel, but I feel like it deserves its own video in itself about how to adapt concepts from the first game and to make an inherently different sequel and somehow still make it work. Need a Pepsi. Also feels like it's such weird, like, segments. It's segmented. It's so weird because, like, Castle Oblivion feels like it's a story that's concrete and it still sort of works, but going back to every world just feels like a rehash. It's one of those games that I recommend you don't play right after playing the first game, because it'll only get boring after that. The leveling system is different, and I like it. It's cool. You collect gems in order to level up, and you get experience from all of them you collect. Nothing. Glad I wasted a slate. I'm not. But it's one of those things where it's like it takes away the fundamental rules that were laid out in the first game, and it's kind of puts their own spin on them. But it doesn't feel like the same fucking series. It's like when you do command decks, but even command decks have like their own place. It's like pre-command deck for Kingdom Hearts games, which are kind of odd. Like, it strikes me as odd about how this works compared to them. I think it serves fine. I think it does its job and it is serviceable. I have no problems with them. A lot of this is just definitely going to be me, you know, starting up and getting to the groove of things. But if you haven't, today Fallout, the first episode of that series came out, and if you want to be, or if you want to watch that, I recommend you watch that. I'll make this one the save slot. This game sure does take a lot longer when you're playing like through the cutscenes. I don't know how often I'm going to do these streams, but I'll try to find a schedule that's consistent. It's definitely one of those games I just kind of need to chill out and play. And just like every game, Goofy's OP as fuck in this game. Best, freaking best party member in any game. I can't wait till I get better cards. Like, the starting command deck is okay, but I do like to customize it quite a bit. It's one of those games that are very hard to get into. Once you get a good understanding of it, playing the game is no big deal. My first time ever playing it, it kicked my ass. I remember dying on like every boss, but now I have like a good concept, or I have a good grasp on the concept of this game, so I can go through it pretty easily. I'm debating on streaming Kingdom Hearts 2, but I think that's a game I can play on the playground. I have no problem with that. Kingdom Hearts is definitely one of the better series on this channel, in my opinion, so if you haven't seen that, I recommend going to watch that series. I don't know if I'll decide to stream it. I'm not sure yet. It's one of those things where it's up in the air. We're definitely trying to, make some changes to the channel. We got a lot of stuff planned, recording-wise, this summer. I recommend watching the series. I don't think I'll stream it. We were thinking about streaming some Fortnite, so if that's something you guys be interested in, I'm debating on streaming Fortnite. I have no issue with streaming Fortnite. It's a fun game and I like to play it a lot. But it's definitely oversaturated on the website. It's one of those things. We tried doing a Fortnite video and it just wasn't very... It's definitely the weaker of our videos. But, I don't know. It's one of those games where some people are good at playing, or some people are good at making content out of it. I'm not. I don't like it. It's definitely not my cup of tea to stream that game. But I might stream it in the future. I'm debating. We might do streams with all of us. It kind of just depends on who's down. Alright, Donald, don't fuck me. Thank you, God. Donald's such a shit character in this game. His AI is so... Like, the RNG with Donald is really bad. Like, he'll just shoot randomly his spells and he won't take into account what enemies you're fighting. So let's say I'm fighting Larcene or someone who's like thunder-based. Donald, there's like a good chance he'll spam thunder, and if he does that, he'll heal the enemy, which is stupid. It's also dumb how he only knows like 4 spells. He knows Thunder, Killer, Fire, and Blizzard, so that's a 25% chance it'll heal my enemy, making him useless in a battle. He's good when you get the Trinity limit, which is an OP attack you get at the end of the game. He's okay, but like, if you're against an elemental like enemy, you're screwed because Donald will heal them 25% of the time. And he attacks twice, so every attack has a risk of him healing your enemy, which is a dumb design, and I wish it was kind of done better, but I don't know. I have no bad spirits against this game, it's just something that I need to nitpick. I nitpick the series I love. Leon's just telling us about how numbers need to be bigger than each other, no big deal. I do definitely like the idea of having to look at the cards as I'm watching the enemy's attacks. It does make me feel better knowing that the enemy can't attack. Oh god. The enemy can't attack if I'm attacking, because only one person can attack at a time, so it feels like a turn-based RPG. Done in quick time, like done in real time. So it's a very interesting gimmick, but I mean, it works. So my strategy was to get sliding dash ahead of time. It works out well, and it's easier to level up in the beginning of the game. But like you have lower health and you don't have much like card space, but it works. I mean, it does its purpose. It sort of serves a purpose. It does its job. Here's a go with this one. And I like how rooms can be generated based on how you play and how you collect your cards. RNG plays a big role in this game, but it does not ever. It never feels like it's stunting your progress. Progression is just solely based on how you play. That was a shit move. I kind of have a good idea of how I'm leveling in this playthrough. I just wanted to get started and just get through Traverse Town before I, finish up, before I started, playing through the whole game. It's definitely just a test stream to see what I wanted to do with the game. Pluto is definitely one of those things, or cards, that I enjoy the most. It was a creative idea to help players that need to get their cards back. And he's a good way to collect your currency in this game. So if you're farming for cards and you need to go to the shop to get cards, having Pluto around when you don't really need him, it's fine because you really build up your currency, which works in your favor a lot of the time. I'm definitely not playing the best, but I mean, it's the beginning of the game, I don't really need to strategize. Oh my god, he actually, did good. He didn't hit his enemy, but I mean, he used the right spells, which is something. He gave me something. Alright, now I'm just gonna heal up my health. Card points aren't really a necessity this early on in the game, because you don't have that much cards, so it's best to get the slate when you can and heal up your health. At least that's what I do. And that's always been a good strategy for me. I never felt there was an issue with that way to go about it. Oh, perfect. Well, I'm glad I'm getting those better cards in the beginning. Alright, now I know my second, or my 4, 5, and 6 cards are definitely the cards to go. Wow. Now try again. You have your redemption. Heal. I think Goofy can just handle him. He's definitely overpowered in this game. He's 100% overpowered. There's no way to go about that. It's not a bad thing. Goofy definitely has his flaws, but when it comes to party members, there's no contender other than Goofy, because his damage output is just ridiculously high. Compared to, Donald, who misses a good percent of the time or heals your enemy. I definitely think Goofy could have been nerfed a little bit better to make him more of like like a less. That's what I'm looking for. He feels like he's necessary at times to like, oh okay, perfect. I can drop the if I get 3 Goofies, the boss is just like done.
Heal. Donald.
It never feels like an issue, but with the heal me for no fucking reason. It definitely is one of those things where they didn't really balance, that's the word, they didn't balance any of your abilities like the first game. I'm getting a decent amount of these Heartless cards, which is perfect. It's good to have those in the beginning, kind of play around with them, see what works best for you. I don't really use the enemy cards that much until later game, but you know, it's nice to have them in the beginning, especially if I need to sell them later on. With that, I have 2 of those, so I could sell one of them, and you know, get some good points, mobile points. Okay. I wish there was a better way to like collect your experience. It definitely does feel like a lot of times you have to run after it. Again, a lot of things I'm just nitpicking with this game, but it's one of those games that it's such a small... The game's pretty linear, so it's very hard to find big things to nitpick. Let's see if I can just kill him. Yeah, alright. Perfect. Definitely not a game suitable for the playground, but it feels nice to stream it. You level up decently quickly if you know what you're doing. And I can collect some more Moogle points. As soon as I can get to a shop, I think I'll try to buy a better card layout. Right now, it's not a necessity. I definitely like that. I got that slate out of the way. It's definitely a weaker one, but I'd rather get it now than later. I don't want to be high level and not getting good, like, slays. Goofy's just a monster. Jesus Christ. I need health, but okay. Is that where I need to go? Yes, it is. Okay. I think after this, I'm definitely gonna start editing some more Kingdom Hearts videos. I think I have one left. When it comes to that last playthrough we did, and I'm excited for that. That was definitely a better playthrough. It feels like when it came to like Rayman and Honey Pop and Mario Kart, we were kind of in a rut. Like when it came to, you know, making the content. But I think now it's definitely gonna pick up. So I'm excited for that. If you haven't watched Fallout yet, I recommend you watch that. If you haven't watched Kingdom Hearts, I recommend you watch that. Honey Pop is a fun series for me and Teresa. So if you haven't watched that, I recommend you watch it. A lot of cool series on the way. Fallout I'm excited for. I'm going to edit more of that today. I might stay up tonight and edit the second episode. The first one was pretty gold in my opinion when it came to it came down to everything we've recorded recently. That was definitely the playthrough that I was happiest with. That and Kingdom Hearts, so those are the 2 series I would recommend to people if they were trying to figure out what to watch. And I'm excited to record more Kingdom Hearts as soon as I can. And there's one series coming back that's been gone for about 6 months, so I'm excited to release that. Some, you know, more videos, podcasts coming out with actual guests. Definitely excited for that. So that'll be fun. The summer's gonna be full of content. We're filming something live action. We're filming a few live action like videos, and that will definitely be fun. I'm already planning that out. This summer is just gonna be it's gonna be big for making things. So I'm really excited for all that. And I'm definitely collecting a good amount of footage when it comes to playing through, you know, Chain of Memories. So 2 really big videos are coming out soon. One of them is Kingdom Hearts related. I've been teasing that one for a while. I'm working on it for a while. And the other one has to do with 2 games that I'm comparing, which is a huge video. And I'm really excited to, you know, release that. When it is time to release it, I'm definitely gonna be happy to do that. I still have to play through 1 more game, or 2 more games, and, you know, collect the footage for all that, yada yada, and, you know, write the video. That's also the thing I need to do. And then that'll be out, and I'm so happy to, you know, release that. It's definitely gonna be a crazy summer when it comes to videos. Yeah, hopefully, if everything goes planned. But I feel like it will. There's no reason why it wouldn't. I don't want to use that yet. I guess. I really like using the mushroom ones unless I'm kind of, you know, not feeling the world. Like, it just kind of depends, but I guess I'll fight one just to show it off. Oh, cool, a card. I forgot you can collect this. Or I guess he doesn't want to fight. Fine, whatever. I guess we'll just fight the boss now. Fine. It feels like I'm just fighting the same bosses over and over again. Because I'll be recording Kingdom Hearts again soon, and we're gonna be, you know, playing Aladdin's World. And it's one of the first worlds you play here. So fighting George, fighting Jafar. It's not a very fun fight in any game. Oh, can you push him back with sliding dash? That's funny. I didn't know that. Dude, I don't think it lets us respawn, or when you respawn when you move him. I actually don't know. The card, pop that one. Where's it? There it is. I need you. It's definitely nice to get those Mickey cards. They do help a lot. He's trying to be some help for me. Sweet, another Mickey card. Help. Definitely an odd design for it, but whatever. Alright, that's 1 hand, 1 foot, I think.
Heal. Power.
I don't think this boss can even have 9s, does he? Why? Why do you even... He's hit me into it. That's cool. I'll take the hits. As far as I know, your defense stats and stuff only go up when you level up, so it's kind of a bummer. You can't really plan out what your stats are. Kind of wish there was better planning when it came to your layout or your defense and stuff, but there isn't, so it's whatever. It's 1 hit, god damn it. Just so I don't, you know. There it is. Boom. It's a pretty easy fight. It's nothing really challenging about it. It's just right now I don't have a lot of cards, so they run out fast. And I like to slay a lot, even though that's you kind of get punished for that because you lose all your cards. But, I mean, that's the way I play it. Can I not skip this cutscene? Guess I gotta watch him die. Alright, I never know exactly what I want to do. Like, I could level up his health again, or get some more card points, and just go to the shop and see what I can find. I think I'll just play it safe, and health hasn't been an issue for me yet. So it'll be nice to just collect more cards. And the end room of every world is the same. It's always this. Why do they give health there? The fucking save point's right there. That'll refill you. And a second save point just in case. Let's Playing 101. If you're ever gonna do a Let's Play, make sure you have a second save slot. A cutscene worth watching.
Well, Sora, did you enjoy meeting your memories?
Yeah, it was good to see everyone. But what do you really want from me?
What do you have to give?
Hello.
What do you want?
No hogging the hero.
This is definitely a fun boss fight, because this is the only, well, the first time you're really challenged on what you've learned. It does feel like an actual test of putting everything together, rather than
My show now, Keyblade
giving you a
Master.
boss fight that's kind of easy, like the last
Who
one.
am I? Oh, my name's Axel. Got it memorized?
Sure.
And as you'll see when we actually fight him, it'll be a
Good.
different
You're a
kind of
quick
boss fight.
learner. So, Sora, now that we're getting to know each other better,
And it definitely does make, like, it really separate him and makes him more
don't you go off
creative.
and die on me now.
Because Axel is inherently more of a creative boss, or the organization members are definitely more creative. They definitely have their themes to them. Axel is fire-based, so now you know that Donald is kind of useless against him, because all you've seen him do is, like, how most of his attacks have been fire. And now you know that his one of his cards feels like a combo, which kind of retarded, but I mean, whatever. You have to watch his attacks very carefully. He has slates as well, and here you can see his cards. So from the very beginning, he distinguishes himself from all the other heartless and stuff that he fought beforehand. Alright, Donald playing smart, he's in thunder. Why recover him? Don't do it twice, God. Oh my god, I hate Donald with passion. God damn it. And Goofy does hella damage even with this weak card.
Come here, I'll make it all stop.
Okay, give me something to work with. These attacks only do much. Your minds, I guess, but whatever. Do something useful.
I'll make it all
Oh,
stop.
that worked. Thanks, fucking Pluto. That was actually a really good hand to give me. I'm pleased with my hand that I was dealt. Sweet, okay.
Power!
Alright, just give me something useful. That works, I like that. I'll take that. Goofy, that works. Alright. One of the most OP moves ever. Don't give him help. Yes, he stopped it, okay. I think Donald should learn not to, you know, hit them with fire.
Come here, I'll make it all. Heal.
I want to end on a slight. Maybe I can grab it. Nope. Nope. Only for the beat. But it's not.
Come here, I'll make it all.
Give me a break.
That's fine. It's whatever. I feel like sliding dash should have definitely killed him though. And I gained my first spell card, which is dope. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, moving to another floor will erase everything I've done, I understand that. I don't know why I needed to, you know, give me a whole cutscene for this, but whatever. Alright. I feel like I'm good streaming there. I think I'm gonna stop. But this definitely was just a test. I feel like it works better to stream this game than to, you know, play it like through the playground. So I recommend checking out all the videos I checked out. I'll see you guys, you know, later. You know, have a good rest of your day and all that jazz.